Hi everybody, Lord Magicus, and it is time for more Merfolk in Modern. So, as usual, let me just get this set up. There we go. Much better. And we'll get started in just a second. Okay, here we go. Let's get there. Alright, here we go. So, this is the deck we're going to play today. I made a few small changes. I wanted an extra Spell Pierce in the main deck just because I feel some of these decks might be going lower to the ground with more stuff like Grishelbrand out there. So I don't want to be waiting on Wizard's Retort. I want to have more stuff like Spell Pierce. So I moved a Wizard's Retort to the board, and I added another Dismember, and I cut the 2 Spreading Seeds from the sideboard. We're just going to have to hope that our counter spells will be enough to beat Tron, and yeah, hopefully that'll work. So this is what we're rolling with. Let's do this. See how this goes. Yeah. Alright, it's time to play round 1. Unfortunately, I did not get to play the IQ yesterday because I had other engagements I was already committed to. So I streamed some other stuff instead. Let's see. 1 land, we cannot keep this. This is a mulligan. I think we're going to keep this. We'll put an island in the bottom. Dark Slick Shores, this could be ad nauseum. This could also be a Thopter Foundry deck. I saw one of those yesterday. This looks like probably a Thopter Foundry. I imagine probably just take, yeah, that. Okay, well, this is going to be how this goes. We're just going to draw lands. Alright. Let's see what he's up to. Yep. I mean, it could also be fairies, maybe. That's possible. Or maybe it's a Sultai Reclamation. That's another possibility. Cryptic will be fine. I'm not going to jam Trickster until I have to. No reason to just play it there. Well, that's going to help. Yeah, that's going to happen. Probably throw away Harbinger, I guess. This could still be fairies. It's probably interested in this Cryptic. I would be. So we're going to be able to cast it. Yeah, Harbinger went away. Oh, good. We got another land to replace it. That's fantastic. I don't know what I would have done without more lands. This is exactly how we drew it up, I'm sure. Sure. I'm going to take Cryptic now. Yep. He's completely ripped apart our hand, and our deck has not been kind to us, so... what are you going to do? I don't need this here. Where's Fatal Push? No? No push, I'm surprised. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, joy. I mean, we could be walking into, like, Damnation or something, but I don't know. I don't want to lose to this Clique. Spell Stutter Sprite, can't counter it. Alright, so this is Fairies, which means we don't have a terrible matchup here. Okay, they might sideboard Damnation. This is not bad, though. That means he only has 2 cards left. The problem is they have a very fast clock. They're attacking for 7 this turn, and then 7 next turn, theoretically. No, not... That's interesting. I'm gonna Mistbind Click. Yeah, alright. I guess we're gonna die to this. This Champion Spell Stutter Sprite. Let's see. Yeah, he is attacking for lethal next turn, so there's not even anything I can do about it. Alright, that's fine. You win. He's attacking for exactly 10 unblockable. Well, that went swimmingly. Alright, we want Echoing Truth. Deals with the tokens. What do I not want? I kind of do want Spell Pierce, actually. I don't know about Wizard's Retort. I want the Pierce to counter... Like, they might have stuff like Cryptic or... what is it? Jace the Mind Sculptor, Liliana the Veil. They can sideboard Damnation. Maybe sometimes Engineered Explosive, so I kind of want to keep that. Countering the creatures is not a terribly great plan. Cryptic can be fine. I guess maybe just bring, like, Dismember. Do I want to... I don't know, I guess try it like this. Yes, I would like to play first. This hand is okay, it's not great, but I will keep it. Alright. See how this goes. Fairies wrecked us in the first game just with a bunch of discard spells and us flooding out, so... Yep. The good old turn 2 Aether Vial. Alright, I guess we're playing it so we can play around Cleek a little bit. Yep. I'm gonna attack with this while I can. We gotta just make Bitter Blossom kill them. That's the important thing. Oh, come on, deck! What are you doing? Oh. Alright. We just keep drawing islands. That's so bad. We're never gonna beat them like that. Okay. I don't really care if he blocks. Okay. I just don't want to play Master of Waves when we're potentially facing down something like Damnation. Still got 4 cards. I'm sure it's just a bunch of removal spells or something like Mistbind Click, which can just blow us out. Alright, we'll send in the Master, and if he tries to like flash something into block, then we'll put Lord in play. We're just hoping he doesn't have like Fatal Push. Alright, let's go for this. I want to threaten to kill him next turn, so he has to either kill everything or die. Alright, fine. He had 2 Spell Stutter Sprites, he had 2 Spell Stutter Sprites. That's just how it is. However, if we find another Lord, we can actually threaten to kill him because of his own Bitter Blossom. So he's got 5 he can attack for this turn. Or if we find Merfolk Trickster, then we can get in with the Conclave, theoretically. Alright. What are you doing now? You gonna cryptic me? Alright. That's not great. Again, not super helpful. How do we do this? I think we still gotta hold back Fairy Conclave right now. It would have been helpful if we drew anything that wasn't a mana source, though. So he's at 7. He's still facing lethal, actually. So he has to be able to kill a Lord. I feel like there's no way he can't deal with 1. Here's the thing, though. Even if he bounces a Lord with Cryptic, that's not enough. He'd have to actually tap everything down. No, that's gonna kill us. Yep, we're gonna lose to that. Alright, well, we've lost to fairies, and our draws kind of sucked. I don't think there was a way to, like, play around any of this shit, so... We are off to a fantastic start with this league. It's just how Magic is sometimes. I mean, we kept the Spell Pierces and everything, but he drew this, like, so late, and we just had, what, 6 lands and 2 vials? That's not gonna do anything. Alright, well... Yeah, there's no way to even, like, do this now, because as soon as I attack, he's just gonna crack it, and there's no way I can, like, punish him for doing it. I don't know, maybe you can just click through it. We lose. Alright, fantastic. This is how I wanted to start this off for sure. Fairies is normally a very good matchup, but our draws, like, sucked total ass. Flooded pretty hard in the first game, and we just did not draw anything relevant in game 2 either. Meanwhile, he did find sideboard cards, and we did not. Yes, I would like to play first. Ah, this hand is terrible. There's no way we can keep that. This is actually much better. We can keep this. It's actually really... I guess we'll put Curse Catcher on the bottom. Yeah, I think that's fine. We want just meaningful, impactful spells. Since we already have something to do on turn 1, it's fine. And this is against control, so that'll be good. No, that could have been better. So let's play Silvergill. Alright, that's actually really good. That's Esper. Yep. Spell Bomb doesn't do anything. So, let's see. We can attack him for 5, or we could attack him for 7 right now. So if we attack him for 7, we're really putting pressure on him to, like, just rip Terminus off the top or die. I kind of like that plan, actually. I want to put his life total as low as possible, since we have a very good chance of aggroing him out here. Let's do it. And we'll hold the vial in our hand just in case of Benthic Biomancer. So we're actually threatening to kill him if he can't deal with a creature this turn. Alright, Path is fine. He's still in a lot of trouble, though. That's not great. Yep. No, actually, I should not have attacked with Lord. That was extremely risky because he could have flashed in Snapcaster, but I guess, you know, forcing him to do that's also not the worst because otherwise he could flash in Snapcaster and path it later and then block something. So maybe that was fine. Alright, do not find Supreme Verdict, please. That looks like Supreme Verdict. Alright, well, we did as much as we could with what we had, so let's hope that we can draw something that's not a mana source. That's actually fine. It still threatens to kill him. Yeah, if he's planning to play like Jace, that's not the best. He has to bounce Master now, so he's going to have to keep minusing Jace. Gives us a chance to find a Lord. Or Trickster. Okay. So I think we'll just play... We can play Master and force him to maybe try to bounce it with Jace again. And if his plan is to try to block with Colonnade, we can Trickster that. Or the other option is... We could just play Vial and start taking this one up to 4. Actually, I kind of like that. We'll play Master. We will play this Vial this time. See if he uses Jace to bounce the token. That's fine. We can pressure him this way. Maybe he'll think about tapping out for Teferi. He might be trying to set up a Terminus now. That's possible. But we're not going to commit Trickster until we're sure that it's going to get in for damage. If he has another Supreme Verdict, that sucks, and there's not much we can do about that. Alright, well, let's put Trickster in play. Hopefully we can kill Jace with it. So this one, yes. This one, no. That's fine. Let's kill Jace while we can. If he tries to flash in Snapcaster, we can, yeah, we'll copy Trickster. So he cannot save his Jace. He's got 2 cards left, so maybe we have a chance here. We draw a Lord that can kill him. Unfortunately, he has Colonnade mana up, so we can't just like blindly swing into this. that one's just going to stay on 2 no matter what. Harbinger, not where we want to be yet. We're just going to pass, because you can still activate Colonnade and block. Not where I really feel like being at the moment. Oh, he bounced Snapcaster. Okay, I see. He might just be going on the plan of put in Snapcaster Verdict again. That's interesting. Well, he can't flash in Snapcaster. Or wait, no, yes he can. He can Snapcaster Cryptic. He has 5 cards at this point. Now this is getting dangerous. So do I want to force him to use the Cryptic commands? Not particularly. But, well, I don't want him to have the Snapcaster in hand, because that's just dangerous with Verdict. Alright, let's commit Harbinger to the board. We'll try to trade with the Snapcaster. He should go to at least 2. Yeah, I don't want him like, oh fuck, he has another Cryptic in hand. Okay, well we're gonna lose now because now he has Snapcaster Flashback Verdict. Damn it! The problem was he didn't have to use the Cryptic otherwise, because he could have just animated Colonnade and then just gone in like that, or Snapcaster Flash or Path. So none of these options were particularly winning. Yep, he's gonna Snapcaster Verdict. We had to try to force him to not have another thing, but of course he did, so that's just life. Today has been rough. Oh, that is brutal. It means even this Master of the Pearl Trident is going to be so weak now. Well, it's 3rd from the top. We have to, like, try to get in damage while we can. It's not the worst. Could really use a counterspell, though. Yep, it's Teferi time. So he drew a card for turn, and he drew a card with Teferi. If he doesn't have removal, we could theoretically kill him with Trickster. But the problem is, beyond this point, if he does, then there's no way we're coming back from it, because he's going to have Snapcast. He has it on top of his deck right now, and then he's going to have, like, Verdict and Cryptic and Path up, so let's just hope that he doesn't have another thing. And if he does, we're going to... All lines where he has something, we lose anyway, so... Of course he has another Snapcaster. Why would he not? Sorry, I thought I heard something. What is making that sound? Yeah. Sure. Well, we're gonna lose this game, that's for sure. What could you possibly be waiting? Are you gonna path my trickster too? No. Alright, well, we are definitely, like, losing this game. Nope. He managed to stabilize by having everything. This sucks. Yep, and it means he definitely has Snapcaster. He just drew it, so he has another one. And I don't think there's any way we can possibly push through at this point. That is not good enough. Alright, whatever. Pass. I don't want to give up when he's so close to dead, but, like, we don't have a line at this point. Teferi is going to ultimate, like, in 2 turns. He still is just holding up a Snapcaster with, like, Cryptic underneath it. Yeah, I don't know what we're hoping for at this point. I guess we're just trying to see what other nonsense he has in his deck since he's playing Esper. I imagine it's like Fatal Push, but maybe he'll show like Collective Brutality or something. Like he has the Spell Bombs in the main deck. He must be really scared of Dredge. Yep, that's gonna flip. Have never-ending spades of removal. Why is it asking me this one? I already clicked always no for that. Unfortunately, that's not going to be enough because he can just ultimate Teferi and start exiling all of our stuff. He has a Serum Visions in his graveyard already and a Cryptic. So, yeah, no, we lose. He just starts eating our board with draws and nothing we can do about that. Too little, too late. Alright, Wizard's Retort, yes, we want that. What else? Curse Catcher's not amazing. I'm also gonna side out one island. Well, actually, I'll side out the Obora. Well, no, actually, that could be useful with Ben. No, we'll take out an island. And so I guess we could bring in like 2 relics. The Echoing Truth is also not the worst. He has like Detention Sphere or something. Yeah, I guess maybe that. Is there anything else I want to take out here? No, not really. Alright, we'll just do it like this. Yes, I would like to play first. It's not terrible, I guess. We'll keep... It's slow. I'm not super excited about that. Well, we're gonna have cryptics for days. Supreme Verdict in the main deck, though, is not a good sign for us. We'd rather be dealing with Terminus, because Cryptic is not going to deal with the Verdict. Yeah. I'm fine if he can remove these, because we've already gotten card advantage off of them. I'm going to play like Timely Reinforcements. Esper Charm. Discards 2 cards. That's... okay, we'll discard 2 lands. We don't need them. That's very aggressive. I don't want to show him Cryptic yet, because I feel like this game could go long, and I'm really attached to these. I'm going to adapt this. Yeah, I'd much rather keep Spell Pierce in case he plays Jace. If he plays Verdict, I mean, so be it. If we can't counter it anyway, so... oh, if this is Settle the Wreckage, that's not good. Or Cryptic is not going to be good for him either. Absolutely not. I think I want to hang on to Image so I can copy Lord with it. Sure. Timely is not actually good enough, I don't think. Okay, well that's probably fine. So we are going to have to play Lord. No, this sucks. Right now, he's definitely representing like Fatal Push in his hand. And if he has Fatal Push, then that just blows us out so badly. I guess I'm going to play Biomancer, and I am not going to attack this turn. I'd rather wait until we can go in with Cryptic as backup. If we draw a land, I might just cycle this Phantasmal Image. I guess I'm discarding Biomancer. Ooh, alright. That's not the worst. Alright, pass. Yep. Probably can't attack this turn no matter what we draw. Ah. Alright, maybe that's not terrible though. Now, I'm willing to maybe can't block with Colonnade yet. We could trade with a Silvergill Adept, but we can Phantasmal Image one as well. I want to draw another card because I want to try to like curve out here. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. If this works, we'll send in the two Silvergills by themselves, I think. You gonna like Cryptic Command this? I mean, I'd be okay with that. Okay, something is definitely making a sound, and I have no idea what it is, and it's bothering me. Keep hearing it. I have no idea what it is. Mana Leak. Ooh. Okay. No. That's fine. So, in that case, you know what? I am not going to send this in. I'll just pass. So we'll try to set up a turn where we can go like Lord and then maybe Phantasmal Image, or Lord with like Cryptic Command. Okay. He's at 2 cards. He's not in a good spot. Spell Pierce is okay. So what we can do, end step, we'll flash in Lord. Well, actually, I really wanted to have the Cryptic up at this point. Yeah, I'm not willing to commit this just yet. So maybe what I'll do is on this end step, I will Phantasmal Image a Silvergill Adept off the Vial. Try to draw the land for Cryptic so we can attack. Because if he does something like go for a Sphinx's Revelation for a lot, we have a Pierce for that. See what he does. Yes. Nope. That's actually fine. So in this case, I think I'm willing to just trade a Silvergill with one of these, and if he animates Colonnade, then I'll put the Lord in, and then we'll fight over it. Path is fine. There's nothing we can really do about that. Sure. Yep. If he doesn't do anything else, I'll just put Biomancer in and trade with this. Interesting. He did not animate Colonnade. That's okay. We can do this. Play Biomancer, and then we might loot this Spell Pierce away. Absolutely not. He has Cryptic. Ugh. Of course he does. That's fine. This is his last spell. Yep. I'm sure he's gonna Esper Charm, make us discard 2 cards. So we'll have to discard Cryptic and probably Spell Pierce. He's still not the oh no, he didn't have mana to do anything because he used Cryptic. That's fine. So that's actually okay, because then he only has 1 card in hand, and it's just a random card from the top of his deck. Well, we don't need to put Lord in unless we get the land. Why do we keep having this problem? Alright. There's not really any benefit to doing this now, so we may as well just wait. It's 1 card. I am not willing to gamble on this. On his end step, we'll adapt Benthic. Again, maybe we'll get rid of a Cryptic at this point. Oh, see, and now I don't want to get rid of it. I have the island. Ugh. Alright, let's just jam impactful spells. Cryptic is a card that will, like, be really good, so let's just try to get there. Please do not have Vendilion Clique. Okay. Alright. How do we do this? could try to attack him now. We can counter one removal spell. Alright, let's do that. He has 2 cards in hand. They're probably just random ones from... But yeah, he hasn't had... They're not sculpted draws with like a scry or anything, so maybe they're just not terribly great. I feel like one of them is Vendilion Clique, though. Because he paused in the upkeep and the draw and right there. So one might be removal and the other might be Clique. And if that's the case, that's not going to be good enough. I'll put him to 1 life here. Path. We definitely have to be careful about how we click on this. Counter target spell and draw a card. Now, even if he cliques us, it's not terrible. Oh, and that's a great... Well, it's not great, because he has Field of Ruin still. But it's going to tie up his mana. We're going to... I don't want to do it, because he's just going to do it now. We already played an island this turn anyway, so that's fine. The problem is we can't get rid of this Field of Ruin. Yep, it's fine. So we'll tick Vial up to 4 because we have the 2 masters. That way we can Vial in Master and threaten to kill him that way. And we still have Cryptic up, in case he plays anything relevant. Okay. That's actually not bad, because now we can have a turn where we threaten to use 2 Conclaves on him. So, we'll just put Conclave in and pass. And Colonnade, we have the option of maybe bouncing Colonnade with Cryptic so he can't block Fairy Conclave. But on his end step, we'll put Master in. Then we can attack with Master and a token. I think we should have this here. It's 1 card in hand. Let's counter target spell and return Colonnade to... yeah, because... Well, if he counters Cryptic, like... No, doing this is fine, because this actually plays around him having another path. So we'll counter this, and we'll bounce Colonnade back to his hand. So now if his other card is another path, then maybe, I don't know, maybe we can still try to do something. I'm not sure. It's hard to say. And if he has, like, Settle the Wreckage, it's not great. If it's just like a clique, that's not enough. No, I think here I'm just willing to attack with Master and Token and use Echoing Truth to push through damage. Because he can't block the Conclave next turn either. We gotta hurry up though, we're running out of time. Alright. We gotta make this one quick. Do I want anything else here differently? Maybe I'll take the Relic out and I'll just put a Cage in, because that's a little bit better against Snapcaster. Yeah, whatever. We'll do it like that. This Relic takes too much time to activate, and we don't have a lot of time. This hand is fine. We'll keep this. We'll go Ben. Alright. Gotta make these turns quick. So let's see. Ooh, that was very aggressive. We're not gonna play Silver Gill just yet. I want to try to use these Pierces as good as possible, so don't want to just walk it out into like a Spell Snare or something. Because next turn we will have Island to play like Silver Gill and hold up Pierce. Because if he tries to Fatal Push it, then we can do something. Could use 2 Pierces on this to protect it, but I think we just gotta let it go. Just try to save these for like Jace or Teferi or something. No, you cannot have that. Alright, then on his end step, we can maybe use Trickster if he doesn't do anything. I probably should have gave up way earlier in game 1. No. I'll make you tap out for it. I am fine with using 2 of these on this. Yeah, I'm gonna adapt this, actually. That's not great. We'll get rid of that. Okay, that's not terrible. I mean, it sets us back a little bit, but we can flash in Tricksters or Harbinger. Okay. Let's just try to get him. Put the pressure on. Which means we do have lethal on board for this turn. And we're protected against something like Snapcaster. What is he looking for here? Path? Alright, he can Path Master. That's not the end of the world. He might be also holding up Cryptic as the other card. I guess we'll see if he wants to Path it now or risk us drawing a counterspell. This is going to be close. Oh! Interesting. I didn't expect that. So let's see, that would be 6 or 7, 8. I would put him to 1. Yeah, I like this a little bit better. Puts him to 1, turns off his fetch lands. And we still can just flash in a bunch of stuff and threaten Conclave as well. So now he has to Verdict the board. But he has to field and Verdict. So he still has Path, so he can eat Master. Has Field of Ruin to eat Conclave, so that would take up 4 mana. And then, what's his other card? Snapcaster, okay. That's fine. Cryptic, he's going to tap all our guys down. Sure. Okay. So, yeah, we can force him to crack Field of Ruin now, so it'll... So we can still flash in 2 Tricksters, so do that. Or if he wants to Path it, that's also okay. I think he has to save the Path for Master, though. Yeah. So here we can save 2 Tricksters to try to get there with that. So even Verdict is not enough right now. He needs probably, like, Settle the Wreckage. That's helpful. Okay. Wait. Yeah, that's fine. I guess you can do that. It's gonna go to 5. We can still flash in Harbinger, though. He's got no cards left. Since we can only bring in 1 creature, he may as well bring in that one. So we'll play Ben. We'll loot with Ben, see if we find Lord. Discard that. So we can attack with 3 things right now. We can force him to have to block with all 3 soldier tokens. I still want to keep this in my hand because this is enough to just threaten to kill him on its own. Actually, no, it's not. Well, that's fine. He can trade Snapcaster and that with one of them, have 2 tokens left. Flash in Trickster, and that might still be fine. Or he can trade all of these, and if that's the case, then that's still lethal on board for us, and he has to really draw something. But we're running out of time. We can't afford to be conservative here. Like, the last thing I want is for him to end up bouncing Snapcaster back to his hand again. Alright. Well, he's got some turns to look for something. He just needs to find nothing. I don't know how that's possible, but Serum Visions is nothing, so that was probably good for us. So we are threatening to get there. But we only have a minute left, so we can't afford to dick around. We have to just jam this Trickster at end of turn and hope that's good enough. I found Supreme Verdict. Fuck. Well, alright, so be it. Have to do it. Alright. Gotta be quick here. Alright. Don't find another Supreme Verdict. That looks like, he's found another Supreme Verdict. He did. So, we're fucked. And now there's Jace, so, like, I don't know how we come back from that. Fate sealing us, yeah. That sucks. We only have 39 seconds to his, like, 3 minutes. Yep. I think at this point we're just trying to, time him out because we can't really win any other way. No. I don't want to take any more time. I want his time to go away, not mine. The good news is that his turns take longer than ours, but the bad news is that doesn't really matter that much. Alright, well, we can't actually take any more game actions. We're just mashing F6 until literally anything happens. Just force him to win the game. I'm not casting anything, and I'm not discarding anything. No! I tried, but no, I should have. This is the problem. Like, I should have just gave up way earlier in game one, but it was technically possible we still could have won the first game, and I didn't want to concede. That's part. Yeah, I think that's you can play to a small percentage, but at some point, like against a lot of these decks, you just have the time is worth more than like the 1 or 2% chance you have of winning the match, and. I think there was a reasonable chance that if we had like another minute on the clock, we probably could have just timed him out in the third game. That's unfortunate, and like we had a bunch of turns too where we just he's like, okay, you have to find like a verdict this turn or you die, and you managed to do it every time. So this is a terrible way to start off this league. Oh my god, we're in such trouble now. No, I don't even know what I could change about this deck to like make it better for this, because we already have like 3 Spell Pierce now in the main. Getting stuck on 3 lands for a while was definitely not helping our cause either, and then all the other times where we're just drawing lands instead of everything else, it's just... What the hell, man? It is what it is, I guess. Today is just not our day. Is chat at least entertained by this? You having the same emotional impact as I am? Alright, hopefully this goes better. Well, we lost the roll. I guess we have to keep this. It's not amazing, but it's not the worst. We have Vial on turn 1. We can put Biomancer in, get Conclave out. Maybe adapt it the turn afterwards. And it's Tron. Alright. Fuck my life. If it's Tron, I just want to play creatures because I have lands to do it with. And it looks like he's on his... Yeah, he's got turn 3 Tron coming, so we are totally 100% boned here. Yep. Okay, cool. That Wizard's Retort is going to come a little bit too late, unfortunately, because he already has turn 3 Tron. Fantastic. Alright, we're dead. I give up. We're not beating the Karn with these cards. This is not happening. I am not even willing to try against Tron at this point when he just clearly had everything, and our draw was not in any way threatening to do anything about it. So, I don't want to show him the cards. Let's see, what do we take out here? Master of Waves. Yeah, that's the one. And one more card. I kind of like the Phantasmal Image against Wormcoil Engine. I guess Benthic Biomancer. Curse Catcher's actually not good. We'll take that out. Alright, we'll do it like this. Yep. This is fine. This is significantly better. We can go Vial. Maybe hold up Spell Pierce, or it depends. Let's see how this goes. No, we need to play the island first. Yep. Yeah, never again will Tron not have turn 3 Tron. It's just obscene. Welcome to the land of new mulligans. Alright. guess we're just, yeah, we're looking for stuff like that. That'll be helpful. And then we can Violin Master, and we can counter whatever it is he finds in turn 3 again. Yep. Hopefully it's Karn, so we can use the Spell Pierce first. Let's get in there as quickly as we can. Alright, that's actually good. That means maybe it's just Worm Coil, so we can retort this. The lack of Spreading Seas is certainly going to hurt here. And if he has Ugin for next turn, that's also not terrible. We're looking to dodge for like 2 more turns. That's a lot to ask for, though. Yep. But if it's like another Worm Coil engine, we're in a lot of trouble. Oh, fuck, yeah. Alright. We might be on our way to Ulamog City. Walking Ballista ends us. Oh, fuck. We are so dead. Alright, well, we lose. Thank you, Magic. I hate this card so much. It was a mistake and it should not exist. Because now we don't even have a way to, like, play around it. Alright. I'm just forcing him to burn counters on it now. But it doesn't even matter, because we have no way of dealing with this card now. Sure. He's just going to play Ulamog next turn, and there's nothing we can really do about it. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Let's do it. Another Walking Ballista? Oh, fuck. Alright, well, we lose. There was, I don't know, maybe theoretically a chance. Okay, we give up. Magic Online hates us today. So we are getting absolutely no prizes for this league, so let's just get this over with at this point. Today was just absolutely awful in every way conceivable. I don't know what I would do about this. It's just, I don't know. I have no answer to this question. I mean, fairies and control are decks that we theoretically should have been able to beat, but they just had the better draws than us. We're not fast enough to kill them underneath the things that, like explosives and Bitter Blossom or like the Supreme Verdicts. And we absolutely just get pasted by Tron at this point, because Tron is a fucking monster, and I think that if the Mulligan rule stays, there is absolutely no way that Tron is not getting a card banned from it at some point in the next year. It just makes it way too consistent. I mean, before, they were still consistent at, like, mulliganing to 4 and still having a turn 3 Karn, like, but now they can keep, like, 5 or 6 cards and always have it. It's just dumb. We did not see the rejections, which we sideboarded 3 of them just for this matchup, so what else do we do? You just get destroyed by it and just, I don't know, accept it. Spreading Seas is okay against it, but I mean, even the Spreading Seas is terrible when they just go like Oblivion Stone anyway. like without something like Wasteland existing in this format, I don't think that Tron can reasonably stay like this. And I think Amulet Titan's honestly the same way, but it's not the one that people see more. This hand is not good. We have one creature, and yeah, I don't think that this is fine. This is better, I guess. We'll just put Island in the bottom. Alright. Sure. So it's either Storm or Phoenix, one of the two. Looks like Storm, yeah. Which, unfortunately, I don't know that this... Alright, so... we do have an option here. We can, like, trickster them for a turn, but I don't know how well that's going to go. If they just have it on turn 3, I don't think that we can reasonably stop them. So I'm pretty sure at this point we just have to try to race. And hope that they don't have it next turn. Then afterwards we can start holding up Trickster. I think this is the first time I've played Storm on MTGO with Merfolk. Yeah, whatever, man. If you have it on turn 3, you have it on turn 3. Our hand was not beating that no matter what we did. Like, I guess I could have taken a turn to Trickster him here, but that's a very dubious proposition because it only buys a turn, and, like, a turn I don't think is enough. Yeah, sure. Just gonna make a ton of goblins. He might be on, like, Empty the Warrens. Unless he just has everything in hand already, that'd be dumb. Storm count 10. You got like 20 goblins or something. Grape Shot and Remand. Alright, well, we died in turn 3 to Storm. Great. Fantastic. Alright, Wizard's Retort, Echoing Truth, Grafdigger's Cage, and Relic. Master Waves is too slow here. I think this might be a match where Cryptic is probably too slow as well. Side out, Island, and Harbinger. I don't know if I want Dismember for his creatures or not. That's hard to say. Can bring in like one, I guess. This, unfortunately, I think this is a mulligan. This is not much better, but we'll keep it. Just try to dismember a creature if we can. Maybe if we're lucky we'll draw a lord or something. That might get us there. Okay. Please play Baral so I can kill it. That's not Baral. So let's see. He kept 7 cards, so he has to have something. Like, I don't know what he's looking for at the moment. Oh, that's actually good. Okay. The little curse catcher that could. Man, it's hard to like give this my like full effort now because I know this match is like meaningless at this point, but I'm trying. I just need the practice because it's been a long time since I played against Storm. Oh, that's actually good. Hmm. Get there. He's got tons of cards in hand. Clearly he's trying to work up to something. That's fine. Can flash it in at the end of his turn. Just don't tap out versus Storm and you're usually okay. But we have a ton of interaction to bring in after sideboarding, so it really does become... This is one of those we win game 2 and 3 decks. Sometimes you can steal game 1, but usually not if they have it on turn 3. Is he going to go Gifts Ungiven? Echoing Truth. Interesting. No. I want to keep this one in play. Okay, I don't think that's going to work the way you think it does. He paid the 1 thinking that it was going to bounce this one, but that's not how that works. The Spell Pierce is starting to lose value quickly, though, so we need to get to a point where we can use it on something. Surprised he used Echoing Truth on the Curse Catcher and not the Grafdigger's Cage. Is he just trying to, like, get hard cast Gifts Ungiven or something? Alright, well, I think, what, it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Sure. Yep. He's just trying to go for maybe empty the Warrens now. So he's got 5 mana, which means if he goes for Gifts Ungiven, I can Spell Pierce it. Sure. Desperate Ritual. Sure. Grape shots. Alright. See how he targets all these. Two, one, 1, 2. Alright. So we are going to spell pierce this one. Oh, you know what? That doesn't actually... Yeah, that doesn't actually do anything, unfortunately. I guess it keeps him maybe from casting another grape shot. Well, no, it really doesn't, though. Fuck, that was a waste of a spell pierce. Alright, well, he was going to kill everything anyway, so it doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters is now we lost Spell Pierce, but if he has 6 lands in play, that's not good anyway. Well, we're in a rock and a hard... Yeah, between a rock and a hard place now. I guess Conclave has got to get there. Alright. So that's good. We are protected against Empty the Warrens. It's fine. Sure. If he looks for creatures, I will give him those. Probably give him rituals at this point because he already has 1,000,000 mana. We're just looking to protect these 2 cards. Ugh. Come on. What are you looking for? Alright. 2 cards into his graveyard. Definitely that one. And definitely that one. You can have the 2 stupid cantrips. Okay. The 2 stupid cantrips don't actually do anything. Mm-hmm. What are you doing? You casting another Gifts Ungiven? Yeah? What is your plan? I'm not going to give you anything that removes this. Graveyard. Graveyard. No removal, no card draw. Sure. Please go for Empty the Warrens. I would love that. Yes! This is what I wanted to see. Okay, attack. Play Lord of Atlantis. And just try to kill him next turn. Okay. Do something or die. 4 cards in hand, can you? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Sure. So what exactly was your plan there? You've dealt my Lord of Atlantis 1 damage. I don't get it. You have 1 card in hand. What are you possibly hoping to do? We're going to copy Conclave to play around Lightning Bolt. Good luck. Yeah. Alright. Got there eventually. It wasn't a really strong keep, but managed to do it. Do I want to make any changes? The Dismember didn't feel relevant because he didn't try to play any creatures at any point. It might be better when he's on the play. Ugh. You know what? If our curve is going to stop it too, maybe... Alright. We're on the draw. Screw it. I'm willing to go down to 18 lands on the draw. Because now dismembering the creature matters a lot more. This is perfectly fine. We're going to keep this. Yeah. We're going to keep the Relic because the Relic can... I'll play it next turn so that way if anything bad happens to it, we can hold up the mana to crack it. Okay. So we have protection from a braid, because we have two different things, but he still could have Shattering Spree or, what's the other one? Byforce, that's it. Doesn't have another land, alright. Well, let's get Silvergill online, start trying to draw some gas. We want like Spell Pierce or Counterspells or something. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, that happens. Can you remove Cage and try to do something this turn? Yeah, do what you're gonna do. Okay. Yep. This might be just a bunch of goblins, which would be kind of bad. Yeah, okay, so he had Wipe Away plus Braid. That was not good for us. Sure. Well, looks like we're going to lose the Storm. Fantastic. We kept a hand with two different hate cards, and that wasn't enough. I mean, it looks like we're probably dead. Maybe not. I mean, I guess it's possible that we could... I don't know. He still has, like, Manamorphose. Yeah, we probably lose here. Or maybe he just felt like that was the only chance he was going to get. I don't know. I guess we're going to find out. I'm expecting to see Empty the Warrens. Mm-hmm. It's conspicuously kept up 4 mana here. I'm going to abrade my Silvergill Adept now. What are you doing? So, he took a Grape Shot. Maybe he thinks he can just get there with Baral Beats. Or I guess if he has another Grape Shot in his hand, then we're just dead, right? Oh no, he put 2 Grape Shots in his hand. Okay, well we're just straight dead then. That's fine. He just went for it and he found 2 Grape Shots, so we're totally dead. Maybe we'll go for the perfect 0-5. That would be awesome. Alright, done. That's great. Fantastic. So we have not managed to win a single match so far. Just great. I love it. Everything has been faster and just more resilient than us. Yeah, I'm having a hard time trying to figure out what would have been better to do. This is definitely frustrating. I mean, it's particularly irritating to me because I know that part of this has to do with this London Mulligan. It enables these kind of decks to be a lot better now. They're way more consistent. Like, the little bit of consistency that we gain is not nearly as much as these kind of decks gain. I don't know. I have a hard time dealing with it. I think anything that's playing like Thoughtseize or Faithless Looting still probably benefits more than we do. Or Ancient Stirrings, like, that's also way better. Those decks gain a lot. Alright, well, let's try to... I guess we're just winning one so we don't feel like we completely suck at this. This is painful to watch. Oh my god, this hand is glacially slow. I'm not excited about it, but I'm keeping it. Alright. This could be Storm, or it could... I'm guessing it's Storm, but maybe it's Phoenix. We drew 4 of our 5 4-drops now by turn 1, so that's probably not a good sign. Nope. He's stuck on 1 land, though. He's just trying to dig for it. Does he find it? He's stuck on a land, so okay. Maybe we got a shot here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Curse Catcher and then maybe Merfolk Trickster on his end step. Alright, now he did find a land finally. Kiln Fiend. Oh, fuck me. Alright, well, then we are not wasting... Actually, no. See, this could be okay because we will have Cryptic Command online, so actually, this is fine. We can burn Trickster now. So he's playing Is It Blitz, yet another deck that is, I think, way better because of the role change. So, question is, he might be able to just kill us next turn. So we'll hold up Cryptic for this turn. If it's not a lethal amount of damage, I'll wait till his end step and just bounce it back to his hand. And then when we bounce it back to his hand, and then the turn after we can follow it up with Master of Waves. He's also risking walking into this Fairy Conclave right now, which I don't know if he wants to do that. Yeah, it's fine. What are you willing to commit to this? So you're going to attack for 8? I'm not really scared of that just yet. I believe this is where we do this now. We are going to return target permanent and draw a card. And we have Curse Catcher to deal with Stubborn Denial. He just conceded. did not expect that. Alright, then actually we do need the dismembers. We want Echoing Truth. Actually, I don't know how good Wizard's Retort is. That's probably a little bit slow against their deck. Maybe I'm not going to want that. Master of Waves might be a little bit slow. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not afraid to discuss this with him, because at this point, this game doesn't really matter that much, so we're going to have a friendly chat about it. I think, yeah, I don't know if I want Master here, because, well, on the one hand, it can block it, but on the other hand, like, most of the time, if it's attacking, then we probably are not doing much about that anyway. I think I'll just take out 2 Masters and call it a day. Do it like this. This is a very Lord-heavy hand. It doesn't have any interaction against his deck, which means he'll probably end up dying. I'm willing to mulligan at least once. Yeah, this is probably a little bit better. We'll put Image in the bottom. Alright, then yeah, oh, perfect, we drew Vile, so that's good. Yep. So now we can go Conclave, Biomancer, and then hold up Curse Catcher on that. Then next turn go Master, Phantasmal Image. Alright, that's a pretty good clock. So let's see, is he also going to be playing like Phoenix? No. Just digging for action? He just needs to find a creature or something, alright. So what do we do here? We could play Conclave and then Benthic. I think that's probably fine. Do that. Alright. End step. Alright, let's put Curse Catcher in. We're just going to try to have to rush through his deck, so... If Enigma Drake is all he has, then maybe we have a chance. Yeah. No, that's fine. I guess I could have kept that in my hand, but yeah. Alright. Let's just get there. Alright, so attack for 6. I want to see if we actually could get there. Because I think right now he's already facing very lethal much death if he doesn't win right now. It's already 12 Island Walk on the board, and then we're threatening Phantasmal Image as well. Yeah, I'm going to concede this game to him. Since we're already going to be not getting prizes, at least maybe something good can come from our loss. But I'm still curious to see what it is that he can do in this situation. Yep. Mutagenic growth. So that'll make it an 8. It still doesn't kill us, or that's going to be 18. And we can't actually stop that one. Oh, so I guess we needed to Curse Catcher this one. Yeah, then we die. Alright, well, he managed to pull off a kill with the Drake. Yeah, I'm impressed by that. I thought that was pretty good. I mean, if he's playing the Drake, I guess there's an argument for maybe Relic here, but I don't know. I think that the Dismembers and the Echoing Truth should be fine. I probably should have just sacked the Curse Catcher. He could have... Yeah, it would have been better. So, alright. At least we can have fun with this now. There's no pressure. Actually, these 7 cards are fine. We're going to keep these. And if he goes for a creature, now we have a Dismember to kill whatever the first one is. We also have Tricksters for days now, which is going to be helpful. Harbinger will be fine. So we may not even use this Dismember at any point. Yeah, I guess it's a Dap Biomancer. We're not in any danger at this point. Let's see here. What do I even discard? I guess maybe the Harbinger, because I'm pretty sure that the Tricksters are fine. Yeah. I don't actually need to cast the Vial at all, so we're not going to. Bolt. No. Yep. Okay. Let's put him to 1 life. And now we are going to dismember this. Hopefully that should be good enough to make sure he can't give it haste and attack us for 16. And I wanted to do it while he only had 1 mana up, so that way the risk of him having multiple protection spells was minimized. Alright, we'll play this Vial. Maybe Master Waves will be enough to get there. he plays Kiln Fiend and tries to give it haste, then we can Trickster it. His mutagenic growths are all turned off. They're dead cards in his hand if he draws them now. Alright. Yeah, we're going to concede. Since he's still playing his league, at least it gives him a chance to win prizes, since we already can't win, so... Alright, well, there we go. That was Merfolk for today, so we were 1-4. Oh god, that just sounds awful saying it. Yeah, I don't know, let's look at this. This doesn't look wrong to me. I think this is fine. I don't know, it didn't work out for us this time. I don't know exactly how I would change this. It's hard to say. I mean, I still like the Fairy Conclaves more than the Mutavaults. Them tapping for blue has been very good. I think the problem is that we end up flooding or either not drawing enough land or drawing too many, and then not having enough ways to play out our hand or dig for gas. And I mean, there's not really a whole lot more that we could do about that than what we're already doing, because we already have like Biomancers and Silvergills to help us with that a little bit, and even the Phantasmal Images can help with that somewhat. Just copy either one of these guys, but I don't know, that's kind of where we're at for now, so I'll have to think about it. Like, that's... I don't know. Maybe Wednesday should be the next day that I'll try to play this. We'll see. As long as nothing terrible comes up. So, alright, well, take it easy, everyone. That's all I have for today. Later.